100 years ago, what started in Chicago made its way to McKinney, Texas. It wasn't a railroad or even a newfangled product. It was a commitment to give back to the community, and McKinney Rotary was born. While McKinney has certainly changed over 100 years, the spirit of the McKinney Rotary members has lived on to serve its community.
Top of the day to you. My name is Bob Thomas, and I'm a member of the McKinney Rotary Club. We are so excited to be celebrating 100 years of our existence, of our club's existence. 100 years. That's quite the anniversary. That's quite the celebration, this centenary 100-year celebration. And I would tell you that the McKinney Rotary Club, like all Rotary clubs around the world, around the globe, celebrate with 4 unique levels of work. We have club work, we have community work, we have international projects, and we have vocational service. I will share with you that the very first Rotary Club project out of the Chicago Rotary Club, shortly after 1905, when they were first established, was to create a public toilet outside of City Hall in downtown Chicago. We have many wonderful projects. We have Camp Ryla, Rotary Youth Leadership Award. We send students to camp, and they have some wonderful, meaningful relationships that they establish. We have many, many different programs and projects. We have international service. We work with Baylor Hospital to send hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical equipment to Zimbabwe, Africa. And I just wanted to share with you that our own Dr. Mac Hill stood up in our McKinney Rotary Club somewhere in the mid-1980s, and he said, we, as the McKinney Rotary Club, were going to join the fight to eradicate polio globally. We are going to eradicate polio worldwide. One of our fellow Rotarians at the time was Pete Huey, who had run a hospital. He was an administrator of a hospital in San Antonio, and he realized that iron lungs were a shortage. People were dying because they did not have access to iron lungs. Well, Dr. Mac Hill stood up and pledged a dollar equivalency every year to fight the good fight until polio is eradicated globally, worldwide. And we're just about there. Just a few countries in Africa remain bastions where polio still flourishes. But we're winning the fight. We're at 98.9%, and it's going to be won very, very soon. Also, our project here in our community. What is that, you say? What is that, you ask? Why, I would share with you that we have an All Abilities Playground added to the landscape here in McKinney. McKinney is a wonderful community. It is a shining gem. It was maybe a little bit hidden at times, but it is an absolute gem of a community. And we have 42 parks. Much of it, some of it, generated by Larry Offerdahl, who was the Parks and Rec Director for the city of McKinney back in the 80s and 90s. But we never had, of 42 parks, an All Abilities Playground. But we have one now. And with the relationship that we had with the McKinney Sunrise Club and the McKinney Rotary Club and even the Sunset Club, the new Sunset Club, we have raised public monies, and now we have an All Abilities Playground added to the Bonnie Wink Park right here in McKinney, just on the west side of 75. And then I would also share with you that in 1987, the United States Supreme Court said that McKinney Rotary clubs could not exclude the fairer sex. Yes, women were invited to join us, and what a contribution they have made. Absolutely, it was the positive judgment of the United States Supreme Court. But since 1987, ladies, women, females have been part of the landscape of Rotary clubs in the United States. And we are so much the better for it. We're excited to have you here today. We're celebrating 100 years of the McKinney Rotary Club. And we're so glad that you're here. You're also invited to join and become a member of one of the Rotary clubs of McKinney. Hopefully it'll be ours, but any club, you'll be serving your community, serving your fellow man. Thank you so very much. We're celebrating tonight. Thank you.
Projects from which McKinney Rotary touch lives within its own community and in other parts of the world.
I would like to take a minute or two of your time to introduce you to Rotary International, one of the largest service organizations in the world. We have over 1.2 million members, and it was started by Paul Harris, the Chicago attorney who formed the Rotary Club of Chicago on February 23, 1905, so that professionals with diverse backgrounds could exchange ideas, form meaningful and lifelong friendships, and give back to their communities. During the past 100 years, the Rotary International Foundation has spent more than $3 billion on life-changing, sustainable projects. These efforts have wiped out 99.9% of all polio cases. Rotary's name came from the group's early practice of rotating meetings among the offices of its members. I am grateful for the opportunity of providing service above self in my local, district, and worldwide community. For example, here in McKinney, I had the pleasure of raising funds during the past 2 years for the All Abilities Playground at Bonnie Wenck Park that will have its grand opening in October. Moreover, I assist our district by donating blood every 6 weeks at the Allen Carter Blood Center. Annually, our Rotary District donates approximately 2,000 pints per year that will help over 4,000 individuals. Internationally, our McKinney Rotary Club has helped to provide medical equipment and supplies to healthcare facilities in Zimbabwe, Africa. We've donated over 200 wheelchairs in Mexico and assisted in approximately 900 cleft lip and palate surgeries in Mexico as well, while providing new equipment to a women's facility in Kerala, India. Rotary gives me an opportunity to make a difference worldwide. The McKinney Rotary Club is one of over 35,000 Rotary clubs worldwide. I'd like to encourage you to come and join our McKinney Rotary Club and see how you can be an inspiration to others around the world. Thank you.
100 years of pride, commitment, and compassion and service. We encourage you to become a part of the next 100 years. Happy 100th anniversary, McKinney Rotary.